My beloved child, this message reaches you with urgency, wrapped in divine fire and trembling truth. Heaven has seen what you have not, and the whispers around you are louder than you think. Someone very close to you is keeping their eyes on you, tracking every step, every decision, and every fragile moment of your journey. This is not ordinary watching, it is an obsession that grows in silence, feeding on your every action. At first, it looked harmless, a shadow in the corner of your life. But now, their gaze has become a net, trying to capture your soul in ways you cannot yet see. There are signs, subtle but undeniable, that you have ignored in your innocence. A glance that lingers too long, a presence that appears when you thought you were alone, a silence that grows heavier whenever you try to move freely. These are not coincidences, heaven declares them as warnings. The truth is, their intentions are not as pure as their words. Behind their smile is a plan, behind their gestures is a motive, and behind their closeness lies the deepest betrayal waiting for the right moment to strike. Sparkles type Amen 333 to receive protection over your steps. Sparkles. Your spirit has been restless because it already senses what your eyes cannot see. The sleepless nights, the sudden chills, the feeling of being observed even when no one seems near, it is not your imagination. It is the alert of your soul, crying out for you to be careful. The person you trust the most could be the very one keeping you caged in unseen chains. They are feeding on your vulnerability, drawing strength from your weaknesses, waiting for you to fall so they can take what belongs to you. Heaven sees it clearly even if you cannot. Do not let their closeness blind you to the danger. Sometimes the serpent does not strike from a distance, it coils itself beside you, warming itself in your trust, waiting to bite when you least expect it. Your story is about to take a turn, and this revelation comes to prepare you. Archangel Michael says you are shielded, but you must stay alert, because the battle around you is not only in the spiritual, it is right beside you in human form. Sparkles type Amen 444 to call down the shield of heaven. Sparkles. The one watching you has already begun to weave a plan, but their threads will break when exposed to light. They thought you were blind, but God has opened your eyes today. Their quiet schemes will not stand against the divine hand that moves for you. You must hold your ground, for the pressure will grow stronger. They will test your patience, your trust, and your strength. But every test is also a sign, they reveal themselves more and more each time you rise above their traps. The closer they get, the more careful you must be. Their mask will start to crack, their words will start to tremble, and their presence will feel heavier each time they approach. This is when you will know without doubt who has been watching. Heaven has already begun exposing their moves, strange words slipping from their mouth, sudden changes in their tone, secretive glances they cannot hide anymore. Each of these is a divine signal pointing at the truth you must not ignore. Sparkles type Amen 555 to break every hidden trap around you. Sparkles. My beloved child, your destiny is too powerful for the enemy to leave you alone. That is why they have placed this person so close, pretending to care, pretending to protect, pretending to love. But behind their pretense lies the root of jealousy, envy, and greed. You will feel waves of resistance around you, as if unseen forces are trying to block your blessings. That resistance is not random, it is being fueled by the one who is watching you the most. But every wall will collapse, and every chain will shatter when light fully exposes them. Be careful, but do not fear. Fear belongs to them, not you. For you are guarded by legions, and your steps are sealed by heaven itself. Soon, you will see a sudden shift. Something they say or do will betray their hidden truth completely. That moment will be painful, but it will also set you free. You will finally see what heaven has been showing you all along. Sparkles type Amen 666 if you believe God is exposing them now. Sparkles. The storm is near, but so is your deliverance. The eyes watching you will soon be blinded by the very light they cannot handle. What they meant for your downfall will become the very sign of their own undoing. Your story is not ending in betrayal, it is rising in victory. The truth is being unveiled, and your enemies will tremble as their hidden plans fall apart in front of you. Stay strong, stay alert, and never let the mask deceive you again. The one closest to you may be watching, but heaven is watching even closer. My beloved child, the whisper of heaven is not to frighten you, but to prepare you. When eyes are fixed on you with hidden motives, the danger is not in their presence, but in your unawareness. That is why this message is being delivered at this very moment, so you will awaken before the storm reaches its peak. They have been calculating in silence, pretending that their closeness is innocent. Yet their silence speaks louder than words, and their gaze carries a weight that pierces deeper than a blade. They are waiting for the right opportunity to strike, but heaven is exposing their timing now. Each time you feel a sudden uneasiness, know it is not just coincidence. Each time you notice their shadow when you thought you were alone, know that it is not just chance. These are divine alerts, small tremors before the quake, showing you the seriousness of what is unfolding. Archangel Michael says your shield is being raised higher with every word of this message. The enemy may have eyes on you, but heaven has fire surrounding you, and no plan against you will remain hidden for long. Sparkles type Amen 777 if you receive this protection right now. Sparkles. The closeness of this person was never meant for your growth, it was designed to delay you. They have been studying your weaknesses, listening to your confessions, storing away details of your pain, and waiting for a moment to use it against you. But God is turning their knowledge into confusion. Every secret they hold about you will backfire. Every plan they whispered in silence will collapse. Every step they tried to track will be reversed against them, for heaven is moving with justice in your favor. Do not allow their closeness to deceive you. A wolf in sheep's clothing may look gentle, but its hunger is never satisfied. This person's hunger is for your fall, but they will choke on their own schemes before they see you broken. Stay alert, because their exposure is coming faster than they think. The very mask they wear is already starting to crumble, and soon everyone will see the truth. You, my beloved child, will not be blindsided when the revelation comes. Sparkles type Amen 888 to break every mask hiding near you. Sparkles. The light of truth is your greatest weapon, and that light is already burning within you. Though their eyes are fixed on you, heaven's eyes are watching them, measuring every step, and counting every deceitful thought. Their time of pretending is about to end. You may notice their sudden shift in behavior. They may grow more distant or strangely clingy. They may try to test your loyalty, or create situations that leave you doubting yourself. This is their last attempt to keep control over you, but heaven says you are stronger than their chains. The truth is, your blessings are too heavy for them to handle. That is why they watch you with envy, that is why they follow your every move, and that is why they cannot let you out of their sight. But envy is a fire that consumes its own carrier. The one who watches you so closely will soon be consumed by the very jealousy that drove them. Their eyes will grow weary, their heart will tremble, and their strength will break when heaven intervenes on your behalf. Sparkles type Amen 999 to command envy to lose its grip over your life. Sparkles. My beloved child, every hidden hand will soon be revealed. The time for secrets is over, and the light is drawing near. Though they have been watching you, the day is coming when you will watch them fall under the weight of their own schemes. This is not to fill you with fear, but to awaken your spirit to the reality of what is happening around you. For too long, you have given them the benefit of the doubt, but heaven declares it is time to open your eyes fully. Do not let their closeness silence your discernment. Listen to the nudges within you, for they are heaven's way of guiding you away from harm. You will see their mask fall, and you will recognize the truth without confusion. Archangel Michael says, "Stand tall, for your shield is mighty, and the eyes watching you will soon be blinded by heaven's light." This is your moment of clarity, your moment of protection, and your moment of divine justice. Sparkles type Amen 1111 if you trust heaven is exposing the truth right now. Sparkles. My beloved child, what has been hidden in shadows is now being uncovered before your very eyes. The whispers behind your back, the strange silence when you walk into the room, the glances that feel heavier than words, these are not coincidences. They are fragments of a larger truth heaven is piecing together for you. This person, so close that you never doubted their loyalty, has been following your every step. They know when you rise, when you rest, and even the moments when you thought no one was watching. Their obsession has crossed the line, and heaven can no longer stay silent. Every movement you make, they have tried to turn into a piece of their own strategy. They believe they can predict you, control you, and keep you trapped in their silent net. But God says their web is breaking, and soon they will be caught in the very trap they designed for you. Archangel Michael says the fire of heaven has been lit around your life. No matter how close their eyes remain fixed on you, their power is ending, for light burns away the darkness that hides in plain sight. Sparkles type Amen 1212 to receive this holy fire of protection. Sparkles. You may have wondered why your spirit feels restless, why sudden chills touch your skin when no one else is around. That is because your soul already knows you are being watched, even when your mind tries to dismiss it. Heaven is aligning your spirit with the truth you need to hear now. This person has smiled in your face while storing your secrets in their heart. They have offered you comfort with one hand, while holding hidden envy in the other. They pretend to be your greatest ally, yet in silence, they calculate like an enemy. But their act will not last. The walls they built around their deceit are crumbling. Soon, they will not be able to hold back the cracks in their mask, and their intentions will spill out for all to see. The heaviness in the air around them is not from love but from hidden jealousy. And jealousy, my child, is a fire that consumes its own bearer until nothing is left but ashes. Sparkles type Amen 1313 to break jealousy's hold from your life. Sparkles. The one who watches you believes you are blind to their schemes. But God has given you sight beyond the physical. Every restless thought you've had, every strange feeling of being followed, every moment of unease, these are warnings, loud and clear. They thought they were unseen, but they have been exposed in the courts of heaven. The very angels have recorded their movements, and their schemes have been written down. Now, this truth is being delivered to you as a final call to awareness. You must not let their closeness disarm you. Do not let their false kindness cover the truth. Remember, even the serpent knows how to wrap itself around warmth before it strikes. But your story is not one of defeat, it is one of awakening. This revelation will open your eyes so widely that you will never again be deceived by their closeness. Sparkles type Amen 1414 to seal this awakening in your spirit. Sparkles. My beloved child, the storm is building, but so is your deliverance. This person's gaze on you is heavy because they fear your rise. They fear your blessing, they fear your calling, and they fear the power that shines from within you. That fear has turned into envy, and that envy has turned into watching. They cannot stop themselves from following your every move, for they want to see if you will stumble. But what they do not know is that your steps are ordered by God, and stumbling is not your portion. Every attempt they make to track you will be reversed. The more they watch, the more heaven exposes them. The more they plan, the more their plans collapse in their own hands. Soon, they will not be able to stand in your presence. The same eyes that watched you so closely will look away in shame when truth strips them bare. Sparkles type Amen 1515 to declare freedom over every hidden watcher. Sparkles. My beloved child, the reason this message has reached you today is because the time of silence is over. What was once hidden in shadows is being dragged into the light, and heaven refuses to let you remain blind. The closeness of this person has not been a gift, it has been a disguise. They watch you because your presence unsettles them. They monitor your every move because they are threatened by your light. They cannot rest until they know where you are, what you are doing, and what blessing is about to fall upon you next. Do you feel the sudden chills when you speak your dreams out loud? That is not the wind. It is the spiritual reaction of being overheard by someone who never wished those dreams to succeed. Yet, heaven declares that no amount of watching can steal what God has already written for you. Archangel Michael says that the shield around your life has already been strengthened. Even though their eyes are sharp, their power is breaking, and their every step is being redirected back upon themselves. Sparkles type Amen 1616 if you receive this shield of justice now. Sparkles. The one close to you has grown restless. Their words may sound kind, but their heart cannot hide its turmoil. They smile while they secretly despise your growth. They clap for you in public but grind their teeth in private. The truth is, they do not simply watch, you inspire their envy. Every time you rise, their heart sinks. Every time you succeed, their spirit burns with resentment. This is why heaven is warning you with such urgency. Your blessings have drawn their attention like a flame draws a moth. But unlike the moth, they do not seek your light with awe, they seek it with jealousy. And jealousy is poison, waiting for the right moment to strike. But you, my beloved child, are not unprotected. The poison they plan for you will remain in their own cup. The shadow they cast over you will fall back on them, and their gaze will turn into chains around their own destiny. Sparkles type Amen 1717 to reverse every curse spoken in silence. Sparkles. The days ahead will bring sudden signs. You may hear them slip with their words, revealing a truth they meant to hide. You may see a strange look in their eyes that exposes the envy buried within. You may notice how they change when you mention your blessings. Do not dismiss these signs. They are heaven's way of speaking to you, showing you what the enemy thought you would never discover. This is not paranoia, it is discernment. And discernment is the greatest gift for such a time as this. They have been watching you because they fear you will leave them behind. They fear your growth means their downfall. They fear your blessings are the very proof that their own schemes have failed. But what they fear the most is already happening. Your rise cannot be stopped, no matter how closely they watch. Their envy will not chain you, and their eyes will not block your vision. Sparkles type Amen 1818 to declare unstoppable growth in your life. Sparkles. My beloved child, heaven's message is not only warning, it is preparation. What they meant for harm is being turned for your good. Every step they watch is actually leading them into exposure. Every plan they follow is guiding them straight into the light of truth. Soon, they will no longer be able to pretend. The watching eyes will blink, and the mask will fall. You will see them as they truly are, and the truth will free you from the web of deceit. Do not be afraid when this revelation comes. It may shake you, it may hurt you, but it will also set you free. Freedom always comes with truth, and truth always comes before victory. The one who has been watching will finally realize, they were never the hunter, they were the hunted. For the eyes of heaven are sharper, stronger, and always above. Sparkles type Amen 1919 to walk into your victory today. Sparkles. My beloved child, you have reached a turning point in your story. The eyes that have followed you so closely are about to be revealed, and there will be no more hiding. The truth will strike like thunder, and the storm will clear every shadow away. This person thought their disguise would last forever. They believed they could stand beside you as a friend while secretly watching and plotting in silence. But the time for masks has ended, and their true nature is already leaking into the open. You will see changes in their tone, one moment overly kind, the next filled with subtle hostility. You will notice how their presence feels heavier, how their smile no longer comforts, and how their laughter seems forced. These are not small details, they are heaven's alerts to you. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore the signs, for the one who watches you cannot hide forever. The moment of exposure is near, and when it comes, your spirit will be freed. Sparkles type Amen 2020 if you believe exposure is happening now. Sparkles. My beloved child, Every step you take toward your destiny is fueling their envy. They are unsettled because they can feel your rising light, and they know they cannot stop it. That is why they have been watching you so carefully. They are desperate to find a weakness to exploit. But what they do not understand is that your strength is not your own. It is heaven's strength within you, and no weakness they discover can break what has been divinely sealed. Their searching eyes will come up empty, and their plans will crumble into dust. Every whisper they have spoken against you is now echoing in heaven's courts. Every hidden thought they carried against your life has been exposed before the throne. Nothing is hidden that will not be revealed, and their time of pretending is over. Your spirit has been uneasy for a reason. Those restless nights, those sudden bursts of anxiety, those strange moments of feeling like you are not alone, these were not your imagination. They were heaven's way of warning you of the eyes upon you. Sparkles type Amen 21:21 to silence every evil watcher in your life. Sparkles. You must prepare yourself for the moment of unveiling. It will not come quietly, it will come suddenly, like a light switched on in a dark room. Their words will betray them. Their actions will reveal them. And the truth will no longer be able to stay hidden. It may shock you at first, for their closeness made you believe in them. But when the mask falls, you will understand why heaven has been warning you so urgently. Their closeness was never for your benefit, it was for their own gain. They studied you not to protect you, but to weaken you. They listened not to comfort, but to gather weapons. They stayed close not out of love, but out of jealousy and fear. Yet, all of this will collapse when the light shines on them fully. God is declaring that what they meant for harm will be their downfall. Their own envy will consume them. Their own lies will trap them. And their own what? My beloved child, your destiny is too bright to be dimmed by someone's hidden eyes. Their jealousy may have tried to follow you, but it cannot stop you. Their envy may have tried to track you, but it cannot block you. The future ahead of you is far greater than the trap behind you. Heaven is preparing a table before you, even in the presence of those who wished you harm. The very one who has been watching you will be forced to watch you rise higher. They will witness blessings they cannot touch, victories they cannot steal, and breakthroughs they cannot block. You will rise, and their eyes will be powerless. You will shine, and their darkness will scatter. You will be free, and their chains will fall on themselves. Soon, the truth will not only protect you, it will empower you. You will see clearly, walk boldly, and never again be deceived by false closeness. Sparkles type Amen 23:23 if you are ready to walk into this freedom. Sparkles.